We're a little late in the day. Hello. But we appreciate a Friday afternoon chill stream. At least I hope we do. What is a schedule but an illusion? A scam created by the tax man. I'm very excited because we're gonna get started on the next chapter today. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, this is not a, right now this is not a promising start. Okay. That's all I wanted. Today we're gonna hang out some. I'm a little under the weather, so this might be you know, the pre-weekend hangout. And then I take the weekend easy. Which is always nice. Which is always nice. After all, you are the Chef John of your afternoon plans. Alright, so you may ask, what's the plan? My plan is enjoy a coffee, hang out. Hello? Ah! Enjoy a coffee, hang out, play some Paper Mario, get started on chapter 5, I guess, now. It's chapter 5. It must be. It must be chapter 5. No mining. I mean, I'm tempted to. I might do some more later. I'm a little unwell. I'm a little hay fevery or coldy. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna hang for a bit and then we're gonna see how we feel. So we might be just popping up some adventure. We have the pre-chapter segment, which is always nice to get sorted. Well, look, it's very important to me to go to a pirate town. Pirate town is very important. There was a damn noose. Yeah, there's a noose in this game. People sometimes don't realize that in Paper Mario 1000 Year Door there's a noose and it's got physics. In the kids game, Paper Mario 1000 Year Door is seedy. This town of Rogueport is a like legal gray area shady port where kidnappings happen and muggings and shit, like explicitly. The reason why you have these little mouses, like they're literally just like thieves and shit. It's great. It's why it's got one of the like most fun vibes. Because it is such like a grungy vibe. I like it a lot. Alright. We got Miss Mouse, who I'm going to immediately swap out. We'll have Vivian out, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I'm still surprised how short Chapter 4 was. Flavio, the merchant trader. Doesn't say how often hands out in the pod is joined in the tavern. Did you see the mod that changes Gumbella's discussion to Samado Pass? Yes, I did. I linked that to several friends who, like me, love Goombella. Goombella is the primest of the waifus. In a game where you have a lot of waifus, Goombella is still my favorite. Vivian is probably a second, obviously. But yeah, we're pro. There's a couple of mods for this game already, or if you have it cracked, which is crazy. Did you see that people are modding? Well, theoretically, you can mod the crappy Wii U games into this game. So we might get like a fan remaster of the Wii U games, making them into like good games, basically, which is very exciting. I would be very happy if this game does get a modding community of custom adventures. Like, that would be amazing. Okay, sure. Okay. Color Splash was great. You could throw that disc halfway across the room consistently. The Wii U did have some good games. I have a Wii U. It's literally under my bed right now. I actually have pretty good memories of the Wii U because I played it during the first 2 years of university. And I played a lot. I had a pretty crappy... My second and third years were pretty bad. Third year I had a Switch. Much better. But second year... Actually, no, I didn't have a Switch in the third year. It was the Wii U the whole time. But the second year in particular, I really bonded with... Like, one of the few outlets I had with a friend during, like, a really crappy year was the Wii U. Which was great. Great time. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. What is missing from my life? Money, maybe? Foolish Flavio, not honey. What he meant was money. But if it's money I need, I may be in good shape because I am filthy rich. Wait, the horse is a great idea has struck. I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer. A hunt for pirate treasure. And that shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even honey money. Do you not know the tale of a pirate king's treasure hidden on Kilol Key? Tales tell of a pirate king Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, extra hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot. And not a single one of them has ever returned. The horror makes my back tingle. The ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Because those very rumors that people no longer go to Kilol Key. That will not stop Flavio. The treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it, for I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, sailor of the seven seas. This is basically my Atlas role-playing character. We're basically prepping for Atlas roleplay. Talk of legendary treasure here beneath Rogport. Why talk of such craziness? There is nothing like that in this dull armpit of a town. We cannot be believing such stupid rumor of treasure on some street urchin pulls out. No, 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 no. Well, hand it over. I mean, show me the treasure map. So I can't resist turning into Richard Doomps, my character from Atlas Roleplay. I don't like how his mouth kind of separates like a robot. He's not the only person in the game to do it, but it's gross. It's nasty. Off he goes. That was a lot faster than I thought. I could have sworn you had to do, like, more questing. Got a ship. Perfect day to set sail. Wouldn't mind a bit of a journey. Use a savage beast on the water tops among sailboats. Papatch, good name. Admiral Bobbery, a salty old sea dog. We have a merchant toad with us. What a friend. What a definite friend. Brother went to Keyhole and never returned. Vampires. Vampires, you say? I don't think Mario's ever fought a vampire. Has that happened? Because if it was going to happen, it would be in these games. It would have been in Chapter 4. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't that have been the case? Fun fact though, I have no idea what Admiral Bobbery is. I have no idea even. I guess it's sort of this way. Oh no, this is like someone's house. Is he gonna have a trouble or something? No. We've done a lot of troubles already, actually. That's kind of a surprise. This is when I was like, oh yeah, you gotta do some wandering before this chapter. This is definitely what I had in mind. He's not here, and he's almost definitely not... Wait, can we just swim that? By swim, I mean Baby Yoshi. Yo! No. I mean, it wouldn't really make much sense for him to be in there, to be fair. Ooh, other guess. Retired pirate. Casino. We haven't even touched the double cooking mechanic yet. Do I even want to? Like, our inventory is still really good. And a lucky lottery. Oh! You know where else he might be? The frickin'... The side of the underground where people hang out. The, like, underground town. He might have even been there and I didn't notice. Actually. I just gotta remember the way there. This is not the only way there, for sure. This is, I think, not even the good way there. I think I'm taking the bad, the crappy way. Oh, no. Am I secretly smart? Oh, we just talked to Pierre. That's funny. Oh, we talked to Podley directly. Okay. Easier than any of the alternatives. Hello, Doc. You're black. You're gray on my screen, like dark gray. This is not to do with you, Duck, but I do need to be right back for a second. This is not related to you. I don't even remember how to get to the menus real quick. There I am. Give me a sec. It's good fortune that you're here, Doc, because this is a chapter about a pirate captain and fleet and stuff. Please tell me my coffee. Please tell me my coffee is cool enough to drink now because I need it. I am exhausted. It is. Oh, I spilled everywhere. Coffee, a little bit of coffee. I was like, oh yeah, now I'll do some streaming, but I'll get some coffee first. And then here's me like going for a bit without even drinking my coffee, as is often the way. But I do need to wait for it to cool. Usually. It's a good system I have. Usually. I think my little coffee mug is broken. After like 3 or 4 years, which is a real shame. But we're literally looking to go to a pirate island after going after a pirate treasure. I thought so. Well, thank you for joining me, for hanging out. That's all we're doing, we're hanging out. Hanging out and existing. Should we break into his house, perhaps? Oh. This is the wrong house. I see a chimney. It's take the chimney in, isn't it? Methinks. Again, breaking and entering. Mario commits crimes. I can find the way up. I know there's a way on those roofs, I just don't remember how. Because we've done it before. Oh! I haven't done it before. Can play more Super 5 at some point. For sure, yeah. Next week you'll be in Germany. Okay. I would not hate doing some Super Vive. I just need the energy. Yeah, this is a multiple step process. Did I goof it? I goofed it hardcore. I don't even need all these shine sprites. Bit of a sketchy jump. Ugh. If I had the energy, I wouldn't even mind switching to Super Vive now, but I don't think I really have the power for a game like that. Right now. My gaming for the last couple of days has been very chill max. Very vibes based. And Super Vive is high octane energy nearly no vibes. I actually do like the art style and the graphics, and I think it's gonna go great, but it's not vibe maxing. This game kind of is, weirdly. All right, we'll see tomorrow. No, if Super 5 is a game. Me and Duck are in the playtest. It is a battle royale MOBA, a bit like Eternal Return Black Survival, which I played with Tiv a few times. I actually played it quite often. I just streamed it a few times. But way better. Way better. Really good, really fun. We streamed some like a week or two ago. And we did get some wins. Yeah, we got 2 W's. Yeah, hit me up tomorrow. I'm cautiously down. Nope. Hello, Slashes. Poppycock. We love when someone says poppycock. I shall set sail upon the sea nevermore. Men's will really live in a house like this and, you know, say everything's fine. It isn't fine, that's true. This guy is depression maxing. Yeah, good point. This isn't fine at all. He's not fine. He's not okay. Let's at the beach. I keep calling this a beach. There's no beach. This is the kind of area that absolutely wouldn't have a sandy beach either. It would be like just mud. Sometimes that lovely wife of his would come by to pick him up. Ah, wife maxing. He used to be a wife maxer. A real wife guy. I think the problem goes deeper than a lack of physical and intimate physical connection. Because let's be honest, you know, that don't matter none. Although this is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, people do be kind of horny in this game. No doubt, no doubt. Fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad, terribly sad. You'll probably end up crying when I tell it to you, if you really want me to. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. Bobbery was once married, had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet, which is not even a pun name. Madly enough, a sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery's renowned sailor was away from home for long periods. She never complained. Only loved Scarlet deeply. His wife died while he was out at sea. What a lack of C does to a motherfucker. I mean, to be fair, I would have just stayed at C. And then you're like, you know what? I am now cursed to forever roam the waves. Like, people in this game, characters in the game have, like, realistic stories, and even though they're little guys. Are you trying to tell me good news when we're talking about someone's dead wife? Good news! Good news! Gordon, good news! My wife is dead! Look, Gordon! A dead wife! What are you doing? What are you doing? That is it. That's interesting news that the League's little side mode is so good they get doing their own game. Funny they did that with, like, Twisted Tree Line, though. Give me that. If only Supervive had its own Twisted Tree Line mode. Love is like a tide. Can we just talk about how a bob-omb with a ship's wheel as the fuse is... I mean, this game still has top-tier designs.
Oh, yeah.
You think an old sea bombers like me is what you need, then let's head off. He's zooming! He's zooming, though! Our inventory is omega full. I don't really want to throw anything away, though. I think we'll keep... I mean... We might sell that fire flower. League players would love to play anything that isn't League. Dude, I've been playing Overwatch 2 recently while waiting for Marvel Rivals, and that is the vibe you get from Overwatch as well. People who do nothing but play Overwatch do not want to be playing Overwatch. They really don't. It genuinely sucks. Like, me as just a tourist, just like hyperfixating on it for a little bit is like fine, whereas these guys are John suffering hardcore. I love it. Petuni? There she is with her egg again. I really think she's giving us, like, actual puny eggs. Oh, I mean, okay. In the last month, I haven't played Overwatch 2 before then, I have, while I've been kind of, like, sick and hyperfixating, I have 42 hours in Overwatch 2. So I have been playing it a lot. Don't think I haven't been playing it a lot. I have. I'm just not gonna stay. I'm just there and I'm gonna dip. It's 2 days and overtime a month. Sounds low, TPH. But yeah, bear in mind, I'm not the kind of person who usually plays a game for a long period of time. Me streaming a game for 4 hours, which of course we don't do nowadays, but like in an ideal world, is more than I would usually spend on one game. It's actually one of the reasons why I'm not doing so much of some of the roleplay games right now, is that you kind of have to be there for a long time, and I'm just not. I just don't enjoy that much, honestly. You started Overwatch in its early days. That's the thing, I did too. I played a lot of Overwatch at university. I made a lot of friends with Overwatch. I've done a lot of good things in Overwatch. If I don't know what my hours are like for Overwatch 1, but I liked Overwatch 1 a lot. Yeah, and they focused on the esports side, and Overwatch 2 is more focused on that. I don't think the changes in Overwatch 2 are for the better. That said, the new characters they've added that are Overwatch 2 exclusive are quite balanced for Overwatch 2. So the new characters are really good because they're designed with Overwatch 2 in mind, where it's a 5v5 with different balance. The old characters don't really fit the game anymore, especially tanks. They could have added them for Overwatch 1. Yeah, for sure. They should have. And Overwatch 2 is still a scam. It's still a scam, and it's still ultimately a lie and a bad product. But you can also play it for free. So... But I'm much more excited for Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals, so many people have said Marvel Rivals felt like Overwatch 1 on release. And that seems to be what they're going for in terms of vibes. And that's what we're waiting for. Pirates! Midnight Sun, Marvel's Midnight Suns? Marvel's Midnight Suns is one of the best games I've ever played. And I'm not even kidding. I played it with my friend Nil over a long period of time. I honestly should have streamed it. It's really, really good. It's really good. If I would have streamed it, y'all would have loved it. We might maybe one day do a replay of it on stream or something. But I fully recommend Marvel Midnight Suns. I also recommend the Deadpool DLC for Marvel Midnight Suns. Love you. While I was very sick, while I am very sick, it's good for me to have whole games to myself. And of course, if you want more streams of more games, always helps to like and subscribe and support on Patreon. Good. Good. Sure. Are we jumping in goal, by the way? I think we were one off. We take that. I will probably make a new goal for this coming month when I give a shit. Whoa! Instant transmission. Ghosts? I thought we were going to be attacked by a giant squid, not ghosts. I thought it was going to be a blooper fight again. They're here! Ghosties! That is a good ghost ooh. That's a good ghost ooh right there. Pirate ghosts! Yeah, will-o-wisps. They just the ghosts are ramming the ship. This is the kind of thing you need in a ship combat game. Every rich, marvelous merchant for himself. See, I told you, it's just like Atlas. And Mario died. Game over. Oh, he died. He's dead. Admiral Bobbery is dead. We got a wee hut. Cannibal Mario is canon. We did bring a ton of companions. If Flurry wasn't made of air, you could eat off her for a little while. Pavio and Papacha having a huge fight. Flavio demands satisfaction. You and me hammers at dawn. The ghosts are back. We did just fight a bunch of ghosties. This is like Slay the Spire. I love this theme. We don't actually hear this song much. Now, issue is almost. Oh, that was a friendly item. Well, I'm killing you anyway. Issue is these guys are almost definitely resistant to Vivian. Oh, I got your number. I got your number. I'm glad I had my coffee, though. Okay, Goombella, you might be about to immolate, but you can,
I forgot to rest before this, whole chapter.
You'll have to do. Weak to explosives, but we don't have explosives. Ooh! Oh! He's pogging, chat. We're pogging. No, you see in RPGs, especially Mario ones, explosions are a different element to, oh, I have an ice move! A different element to... It's not really that much more useful. Thing is... These are also games where ice is strong against fire, which is, as we all know, goofy. You name Yoshi Chat? Yeah, I did. Yoshi's name is Chat. I kind of regret it. Because I regret you, Chat. But also, I kind of like... His true name is Little Guy. He should have been called Little Guy all along. But sometimes you don't realize a name until a little bit later on in life. Well, of course the ghosts came from the island. Oh. Oh, we got some theme songs. So, of course they're telling us to go east, but that means we have to go west first. It's very important. We also need to rest. I don't think there's anything here. You know what this gives me memories of? It's Wacko! Okay, so my inventory is like super full, Wacko, so I don't need to actually kill you right now. It's okay, Wacko. We're not gonna slay you right now. This area reminds me of Monster Hunter Stories 2. Another game I might play on stream. Even though I've done, like, a gazillion hours in it, I've still, like, only in chapter 2 and, like, whatever. Alright. Always have to worry about harmful UV rays. It's true. They're charging me to sleep in my own shantytown. Monster Hunter... No. So Monster Hunter Stories is a Pokemon game with Monster Hunter monsters. It's closer to Dragon Quest. It's fun. It's actually really good. I got quite a ways through it, and then I kind of paused. But it's a good game. One of the ones where, you know, in today's day and age, I just hang out. If I'm enjoying a game that I've started off stream, you know, sometimes I'll keep playing it on stream. We've done that with a few. And that would be one of them. But Monster Hunter is also really good too. I'm quite excited for the next one. We haven't tattled these before? I swore we have. Yeah, we have. I gotta say, so I'm excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm not excited for the setting of Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm not really that into sand seas nowadays, but hopefully there'll be some fun surprises in there. Just a Power World. Good point. I was nearly tempted to play Power World. My opinion of the creatures in Power World is they are obviously trying to be Pokemon. There are actually several. I keep doing that instead of like. Is it this button? This button. They're obviously bad knockoff Pokemon, they're trying to be Pokemon, they're just taking elements of Pokemon and stitching them together. There are some pals that are original designs and have got nothing to do with Pokemon. They're actually fine. But they're deliberately trying to appeal visually to players of Pokemon by having their characters just be Pokemon, and it worked. But it's they're very upfront about it. There's no effort to hide it. There's no effort to try in any other way. It was always, the Power Word marketing was always Pokemon with guns, exactly. I do think, from a visual and design perspective, that is a creatively bankrupt way to do it, but obviously it worked from a business perspective, and that's just the kind of thing that company does. That company does make knockoffs. There are a couple of Chinese game companies that basically, they make knockoffs of other things, and they make them pretty well. But they are knockoffs. Funnily enough, the company making Marvel Rivals, a game we're quite excited for, is one of them. The other game that NetEase Games is making Marvel Rivals, and the other game they're working on right now, at least one of them, is just Borderlands 2, without cell shading. Morally corrupt corporate success. Yeah, well, not even more. I wouldn't even say it's necessarily morally, but definitely creatively bankrupt is what I'd call it. It's like AI art. It's like creating something with AI art, essentially, and then trying to pass it off as original designs. It's a very similar thing, which is interesting. It's been discussed during while everything's going on. As a game, though, I think Power World is fine. So, you know, whatever. This is a banger, by the way. But yeah, I'm always happy to discuss design confirmations. Arc of a Pokemon skin. Yeah, but the thing is, Arc as a game franchise is one that can be improved upon. Arc-type games are fundamentally shit. So if you actually can build something good off of a bone of an Arc type of game that people are enjoying, that's great. Because some people enjoy the nothingness in an Arc game quite a lot. I don't know. That's a hot take. What I really mean is, I don't like Arc type games unless you do something really well with it. I actually quite liked Lego Fortnite, because it was just a very simple distillation without like much silliness. You know? Like Lego Fortnite was fun. There was just nothing there. And I think what we're ultimately seeing a lot in games recently is a lot of games are being sold or released or come out of early access with very, very little very little content. And I like content. I like a game with a lot of things to do. We don't see that very often right now because usually games are released on their kind of bare bones and then more stuff is added to it. Trench Crusade? I'm pro Trench Crusade. I follow a lot of the concept artists. If you don't know, Trench Crusade is kind of a... So here's the thing. Here's the difference, right? Pal World is a company trying to make their own Pokemon game and trying to make it Pokemon-esque game, but trying to make it make as much money as possible. And so it's more creatively bankrupt. Trench Crusade is a game trying to be Warhammer for the love of the craft. I don't even know how Trench Crusade makes money. I think they have a Kickstarter. But the actual design energy before it is like, yes, inspired by Warhammer, totally different vibes. They've taken several elements of the tone of Warhammer and really focused on those. Trench Crusade is a good example of what you should do in a project inspired by another project if you are making a product, right? Of course, if you're just making a project and you're never selling it, like, do whatever the hell you want, you know? And I'm a big champion of that because that's usually what I do. You know, if I'm making creative stuff, it's usually just for the love of the craft. Piranhas! I'm not going to do a whole stream talking about all the designs, no. That would be a lot of energy to even set up. But I am very interested in what they're doing. My favorite miniatures game at the moment is Marvel Crisis Protocol. I know it's like Marvel. The miniatures are really good. The game is really good. I would love to play more Marvel Crisis Protocol. And the miniatures are really, really fun. Because obviously you have the fun of being like, yeah, I'm going to play fucking Wolverine. That said, I've always been a Marvel fan. It's more accurately, I'm a comic book fan. Marvel is just kind of the only comic book company really doing interesting things right now. Big comic book company. Well, superheroes, more accurately. I don't like The Boys, really. Invincible is fine. Invincible is good. Invincible is better than fine. Invincible is good. It's actually really good. So the difference between Boys and Invincible, when it comes to superhero stuff, it's, you know, Invincible is ripping off other things, pastiching other things for the love of the craft. It's a comic about comics for people who love comics. The Boys is a show about comics for people who hate comics, with no love of the things they kind of steal from. Which is a shame. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Marvel, and the thing is, Marvel releases a lot of games. They're not all winners, but when they release a lot of games, the ones that last, the ones that have sticking power, get really good post-game support. Marvel's Snap has really good seasons, where if you want to play a game like that for, you know, a month or two, yeah, you'll have a really good time because they have these good seasons and good balance around the seasons and stuff like that. Like, it's been thought through. 2 or 3 of them. 2 of them and a fuzzy. Good enough for me. I don't even... The funny thing is, though, I mean, I might not even like playing Marvel Rivals that much, but I've definitely been excited following it. I've definitely enjoyed the process of following what this game is gonna be, and I think it has promise. And I really enjoy hero shooters. I am equally excited for Deadlock, but Deadlock is very hush-hush because that's how Valve is. I know there's a playtest going on for Deadlock like there is for Supervive, but they're not fucking talking about it. You can't, like, sign up for it. It's very secretive. Excuse me? Oh. But I could honestly see us playing quite a bit of Deadlock. But honestly, the thing is as well, is those games, I'm often not playing on stream. Those probably won't be things I stream. I don't know, though. It's not exactly the plan right now. Oh, weird. He just dropped him into the abyss. I can do it as many times as I want to. Mario's giving birth to a Yoshi. I truly know nothing about Deadlock other than people who made Overwatch free to play angry about. So my take is, so I've been following a lot of Overwatch streamers while Marvel Rivals has been coming out. And Marvel Rivals and Deadlock are coming out right now. I think a lot of people who wanted to take hero shooters, they kind of, you skip that initial rush and then you get back interested in it. And that is the smart thing to do. The Marvel Rivals, I think, is going to be more of a worry, is what Overwatch should be more worried about. Thing is, like I said earlier, Overwatch's fan base does not enjoy Overwatch. I think Deadlock is going to be more appealing to people who play Dota and League and maybe competitive Overwatch. Whereas people who play casual Overwatch are probably going to be more interested in Marvel Rivals. I don't think Marvel Rivals is going to kill Overwatch, but what some Overwatch streamers have been saying is they hope it makes Blizzard pay more attention to Overwatch and kind of try harder. Well, I've been playing Overwatch this last month, and there was a update. The update made one change, basically, and a bunch of really, really tiny things. And this is while players hate the game. Players do not like the game they are playing. Like, people who play Overwatch do not enjoy Overwatch right now. And so and yet they're not really doing much to it. They are releasing, you know, there's a battle pass. The battle pass is less fun than the loot boxes were. No one is super excited about it. You know, they made one change to not McCree. His name is Cassidy now. And that's like it. And a lot of people who are like, oh man, you know what? I'll just, you know, hang out until this update and I'll check it out. And they're like, oh, the update sucked. What Overwatch sunk cost fallacy? I think so many people who like Overwatch right now are going to switch. Or be interested in switching. There's definitely market for all the games to exist together, for sure. Not even a doubt in my mind. It's entirely possible that Marvel Rivals could come out and have a good launch and then just kind of like die. I don't really want to use my perk. Like, Marvel Rivals could have a really good hyped up release and then, like, nothing could happen to it. If so, fine. Deadlock, though, I think will have sticking power. And again, Deadlock is going to be much more appealing to the Dota 2 crowd. And I, as someone who genuinely enjoys Dota 2, but I don't really want to play it anymore, I am quite excited. I'm quite interested. Despite all this TF2 drama, Valve is still a good game-making company. Valve has had slightly shit to bed on a game that is like 15 years old. Well, you know, I don't really have too many concerns about that because the game is like 15 years old. You know what I mean? We'll get damage dodge next time. Because I kind of want to keep Ice Smash and Hammer Throw. So yeah, I'm very excited. I really do enjoy a hero shooter. They're very good. Like, I'm kind of like, I just want to chill for a little while games. I do play them as like a chill out and hang out game, or sometimes with friends. And that's great. That's perfectly fine for me. While also being good enough at the game to sometimes be in the mood to do competitive. He's fighting the ghosts! He's talking to us, chat. It may be pretty obvious to you who I really am, but no telling Mario or else. Funny. Funny. None of our companions are really good against ghosties. Unfortunately. Oh, look at the bridge. So needless to say, I'm pretty excited. Marvel Rivals is at least like... It's got me hype. Deadlock I'm not hype about, but I think will be very interesting. Supervive, same way I feel about Supervive. Supervive is very interesting. I'm not hyping my shit up for it. But damn, that's a good game in the market. You know? It's a good game and I'm excited for it to exist. And sometimes that's all the hype it needs, whereas Marvel Rivals, I'm like, oh, look at this new stuff they're teasing. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. And like, that's fun too. It is nice to be hyped for a game release, because that's just a fun. It's just fun to hype it up. As long as you acknowledge that, yeah, okay, like I fully acknowledge that the Marvel Overwatch clone made by Chinese company that makes knockoffs of things might not be the best thing ever, or might not get a lot of post-game support, but other Marvel games have. Not all of them. Some Marvel games, they just throw them away. Oh no, he's sick. But some others, they support for a long time. Chocola Cola. Oh, damn. I'm willing to bet that it's going to be on the shore. Oh! We take those. Hey! I outdares you. This game goes crazy with its instruments in a good way. It's a good kind of crazy. I think I'm gonna just miss by 1, aren't I? No, I do 5 damage right now. Because of Power Plus! Oh, Power Plus. I'm very happy. Still getting mad star points too. But the funny thing about hero shooters is obviously we've got Marvel Rivals and Deadlock. Star Wars, there's a Star Wars hero shooter that just released on mobile, and that's fine. It's very money grabby. Which yes, the one by NetEase Marvel Rivals is probably going to be money grabby too, honestly, unfortunately. Hopefully it won't be, but, you know, who knows. Whereas Deadlock will probably have Dota 2's kind of monetization style, where it's like, basically the game is free with a ton of probably player-made, community-made customization options to buy. And it's going to be Source 2 as well, which is quite exciting. Because Source 2 is apparently really fun to dev in. Whereas Dota and TF2, Source 1, I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty of it because it's like too much dev stuff. But original Source is incredibly archaic in a bad way. Like how it works. I think Source 2 is a bit better. I know at least the dev tools are a lot more usable. We don't even need this. Oh, Flavio has it. Mangoes are wrong. What about, like, actual food in my inventory? Okay, so it has to be something we find here. Okay. God damn it, Flavio. Huh? How's my star piece count looking? We can nearly get whatever it is, the badge I'm looking for. I think it's a defense up. Good. Good. Very talented of me. I'm very talented. Well, we eaten from the tree. He doesn't like the mango. I guess we got to explore. I would wondered if that was a fake area where maybe there'd be some food. Sneaky food. But I'm willing to bet it's there's probably some food where Bobbery is. Is my bet. That's a lot of guys. Oof. That's how I reproduce too, chat. If you ever had any doubt. They look whacked out when you kill them. They really do. You just sucked my waifu. And now you will die. For your crimes against the court. It's weird I can kind of fall off these platforms here, but you can't. Usually. No mango. But he's not going to want to eat the snowman. Maybe he does want to eat the snowman? Coconut! To be honest, it isn't tasty. This is probably what he wants, though. For sure. Annoyingly. Almost definitely what he wants. I also agree that coconut isn't tasty. I do like the smell of coconut quite a lot. Do I want to eat a coconut? No. Never. Let's use fucking Miss Mouse for the first time ever. Oh, I can't even hit. You're so crap, Miss Mouse! I spent all my time gooning for you, and this is all we get. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna have to use a star move when we recover. Teacher really could speak. There's some. So playing Overwatch, there is some ye modern day talk, but I truly do not understand in that game. I don't entirely understand what diff means. I think it's like pointing out the difference of skill between two people. But I'm pretty up to date. It's only when the scam talk is like just dumb as shit do I not bother. Like there's sometimes slang where it's like, that's so stupid I don't want to use it. Wow, that sure is content. Let's get rid of this. Oh. Alright, well let's just solve this the sensible way. I didn't give an item to Mario. Yabba! Yabba! I don't really have any Omega heal items. Other than an Ultra Mushroom. You can dodge that attack, it's quite hard though. Oh, stupid. My flower power! I need that to live. Yeah, I'm not explaining that one live on twitch.tv. But it is a fun one. That was probably the worst sweet treat we've done. But we'll live with it. We have to. We nay got no choice. It's got a little hooting in the back. Don't really want to fight the fuzzies anymore. Fuzzies are kind of awful. The fuzzies just suck to fight. Well, they're not awful. But they're awful. They suck and I hate them. Do you wish to work today? I mean, I know the mood. It's why I've been enjoying putting some focus into streaming a bit recently, because it's focus I don't need to worry so much in on other projects. It's purple cola. We respect that. I do have some commissions and stuff lined up. I'm still doing some artwork. Actually got a really good commission lined up that I'm very excited to do. But I do enjoy like being like, you know what? This chunk of time I have energy, I am gonna do a stream. Should get the ruby skull. We're gonna get that skull. Sometimes you get to see Vivian get long. We need a style on him to get our star power back up. We've drained it. I honestly don't work slower in commissions because of streaming. Because I prefer to do commission work in the evening. And I do streaming work in the day. But yes, if I have commission clients who are okay with waiting some time, that's a nice comfort. It means there's no reason to stress. That said, I still usually work pretty fast. Hello, my old chum. He's a sleepy boy. I'm so sad for him. Whack him awake. Well, you know he deserves his sleep. He deserves his sleepy sleep. He deserves his sleepies. Oh, everyone has a reaction. That's funny. You sniff anything? You do. This is very important. They all say the same thing too, which is pretty funny. You have Adventures in the Afterlife as well?
That's for the sequel.
Pirate music! Everyone gets a little theme song when you join them. And now he's ours! I forgot that you throw him. Pretty disrespectful for such an old lad. I think this is all the companions too. I think this is it. I think this is all of them. I don't know if this would show. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's 7. It would have been 6 without her. So I think that is everyone. An old boomer? Yeah, but he's badass. Well, that's where the ruby skull goes, isn't it? But look at him! He's the best. Funny thing is, I don't think we have anywhere to use him. That said, we'll work it out. So we're a little, you slot in a little Gaboli, he's like, I do like a small slot. Alright, Bobbery, what you got? Throw 3 time bombs that will explode when next turn ends at everyone. Well, evenly spaced, but I don't think that will hit everyone. Why do we have a crowd of Shy Guys? I mean, this is like a OC I would have made if I had a DeviantArt phase. You know what I mean? An old sailor bomb, yeah. This is obviously a worse move than Vivian's, which is a shame. But his main move's pretty great. Because explosions pierce defense, but it does more damage than Miss Mouse's. Miss Mouse does not do damage. For now, we'll squad up with our lady. We finally have a husbando! Because let's be honest, Coops ain't it. Explosions destroy ghosts, exactly. For some reason. Not entirely sure on the ghosts are weak to explosions logic. Maybe it's a Scooby-Doo thing? Maybe it's Scooby-Doo logic? I could accept that. So now we get the ruby skull from Flavio. Flavio. Hi, Pyrite. Don't think I didn't see you. How you doing? No more fuzzies, please. Good, mostly tired. That's me as well. I relate deeply. But we take good. This has been a rough summer for some Who cares for Flavia? Everyone's tired. I think everyone is tired. There's so much shit going on right now, and it's so hard to just exist. I do not blame anyone/everyone to be tired. Which is why I'm here, channeling my tiredness into un petit amusement. I mean, there's a reason why... I mean, I guess this is the one Goboli, the one Ollie art ever that doesn't have exhausted-looking eyes, because he's just a little guy. Have fun out there, jerk. Hell yeah. Come with us. Good. Outside of flower points, we're doing pretty good. Oh, is this the bit where Flavio will hop on your back if you're on Yoshi? Yeah. You can make a little tower. And his little kazoo is in the background too. Very important. It's Titan. He does kind of look like Titan. Titan even had the purple wig at one point. I agree kazoos are kind of hot. I agree that kazoos kind of make me act up. Act lascivious, if you will. This one spring is so bad. I have a kazoo somewhere too, honestly. I have a harmonica too. There's a lot of musical instruments in my house because my mom is fairly musical, and my sister is actually like a concert musician for a lot of instruments. So that kind of gets people. Do I want to? I kind of want to just smash him. Okay, messes with your depth perception. It's not that. That's not what the issue with the spring is. It bounces you. The springs in this bounce you. They're meant to bounce you to a very specific place, but you have, like, it depends where you bounce on the thing. So you can just miss. Eh. All of that for 5 damage. 5 is a lot of damage! 5 is a lot of damage. Plus, that is a quite cheap special move to do. Art Attack is now a better attack move if we want to do an attack move. The nice thing about Art Attack is you can focus on one enemy if you wanted to. What are you doing over there, man? What are you doing over there? Put your stone in the hole. What if you just used your long nose? You know what, Vivian? I do think that. Aha! That was surprisingly easy. Oh, so we have to listen to his fucking song? God damn it. Three times red. 4 blue. God damn it. Okay. Huh? Do I have to jump on it? I think I have to jump on it. Jump red, hit blue, yeah. I was confused because they mentioned blue's belly, and blue it does not have a belly. It is a singular. It is a head man. It is a man head. So of course that raises questions. Oh. We'll save that one. I'll save that one and then I'll pretend it was an original idea. Because that's how we do it in the corporate world. Ah, god damn it. I was deliberately trying to avoid it too. That was not the best healing. I can just kill him with an ice smash now, I think. A new style on. Honestly, remarkable that if this was a Mario and Luigi game, that blue guy would have been green for sure. Not a single doubt in my mind. Into the hole you go, Bobbery. Oh, damn. He's gonna get eaten by a piranha plant. Like, no doubt, right? Pirate cave. Even the floor looks like Queens, but it's not. Oh. Wait. We got it. Red embers, huh? They die all the same. Nearly got 100 people in the studio audience. Well, that'll definitely be enough to upgrade Bobbery, which is nice. I think we will. If only Vivian's move... You know what, we'll do an Earth Tremor. Oh, we're not giving that to Mario, who has health. An earthquake is basically an explosion. In RPG terms... Whoa, okay, that was a lot easier than I thought. Okay, I'll do that next time, Vel, as well. We even leveled up, which is honestly a surprise. We take those. Are we winning? We're doing pretty well. We can now add the damage dodge badge. No thanks. We have one freeze spot, but I don't really need it with anything. Power Stomp is kind of nice. Just to have. Or Power Smash, just to do more damage. See you, Bobbery. Oh no! My man! Yeah, I got your number, Nintendi. Okay. Turn around fast. It's funny that I never really imagined bullet bills with arms, although they definitely always had arms. You know what I mean? Like, we're talking the old sprites. They always had arms, but I never... Well, I mean, they are bullets. Oops. Fuck. Of course, you could do that with Power Smash, which is pretty great. Funny enough, in the first Paper Mario game, you fight a Bill Blaster in a boss fight, like, in Chapter 1. And now it takes all the way until now. Alright, we're gonna blow ourselves up now, I suppose. I didn't even hit the enemy. Good. The only damage we took in that mini-boss was self-damage. We call that the Warlock strategy. It was self-intended, obviously. Very deliberate. Hello? Hello? I mean, I see something there. Is that not... Yeah. Hello? That is not a friend. That is not a friend. You can jump on that. To be fair, we are like 20 hours in this game. I'm kind of used to its tricks. A little bit. Bobolas. Don't get anxious based on your size, Bobbery. Oh, okay, when they die, they do damage to everything. Good to know. That sucks. Never knew that was solid. Oh, really? I love this game. I never got the chance to play this game on GameCube, because we never had a GameCube, but I always wanted to. When we first started this, I went on my sad tale. This was like the game that got away. I own a copy of the GameCube game, but I never got a GameCube. Because nowadays, they're actually quite expensive. And, let's just say, if you have a totally real GameCube, it doesn't work very well on it. Speaking about totally real systems that you definitely own, I actually have an interesting thing that I'm looking into for a future stream, maybe. We'll see. It never used to. It never used to work on old totally real GameCubes, but now we have this game, which is a really good remake, and I hope leads to more really good Paper Mario in the future. I think it will. Hello? I think it will. You know what? That's a personal problem for someone else. Good. Good. Good of me. No, I actually want Yoshi. Pirate, can I take a wild guess and say your favorite character may be Vivian? You don't have any gripes? Yeah, honestly, any of the change this remake did are largely for the better. Or things that you like can totally understand why they'd go that way. You know? I actually have quite high standards for game remakes. We've talked about it a lot on stream because of some really bad offenders, but for some reason, people are okay with. This is really good and really worth it. So. We're happy about that. Oh. I can solve this puzzle. It's fine. I need to play Origami King. We own it. My mum plays it on her Nintendo Switch. But I do not own it. I have not played it. What's up with that? Every puzzle can and should be solved with soft violence. I mean, the system works. It's okay, chat. I can work out this puzzle. Oh, if only Koops doesn't die. Really? No? Do I have to... Because, like, that's going to make it lift. But I want to be on there. No? Yeah, okay. Can you imagine? I mean, that thing is, this is one of those games where there's a lot of, like, places you could easily get stuck, you know? Especially if you were playing the original and you were a kid. Like, not even shade, like, this would just genuinely, there's a lot of places you could get stuck, for sure. Oh, I see the shine sprite there. Do I care enough to do it right now? Yeah, I'll do it right now. Whereas the original for N64, which is the one I did play as a kid on my totally real N64, I played that a lot of times. Not as many places to get stuck. Not so many tricky puzzles or tricky boss fights even, like tricky like boss encounters. Chapter on chapter 3. Chapter 2 I know is one a lot of people get talk about a lot because it is a little stinky when it comes to backtracking. And it's a maze. And we don't always like a maze. I never like a maze, actually. Bad action commands. Ah. I'm pretty okay now. I don't actually want to do this whole chapter today. And I don't know how much longer it is. So I might call it here for today. keep up with the short streams recently and pick this up on Sunday, probably. Or maybe tomorrow. We might do a cheeky one tomorrow because I am really enjoying it. But I don't want to do all of this in one day. Oh, if you say how close, if it's more than an hour, well, if it's an hour, I don't really want to do the boss fight, like, right at the end when I'm exhausted is the thing. So I think I'm just going to call it now either way. And then explore the rest next time. I have to do quite shorty streams nowadays. Still got around 3/4 left. Ooh. That's good news. Because the last chapter, chapter 4, is really short. Really, really short. That said, I think that means we will pick up when I have energy to spare. Potent energy to spare. Whereas today we're a little, we're running on empty. So, good to know. Saturday or Sunday, whichever day ends up looking better vibes-wise, around this time we'll pick up and we'll have a good time and we'll see you there. Thanks for stopping by, and today we'll chill.